Hi guys, Movie Dive here. Today we are going to take a look at the Netflix film Black Crab. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to get all the future updates. Black Crab is a good Swedish thriller with a captivating plot, stunning visuals, and intriguing premise. The movie gets a lot of things right, despite the second half's tendency to drag on and the mixed reception to the ending. Two sides are at war in this desolate post-apocalyptic setting, and Sweden is being attacked and finding it difficult to respond. Eth, a woman who is initially separated from her daughter Vanja at the start of the chaos, is at the center of this conflict. The issue is that this is a story that has been told numerous times in various formats, including on television and in movies. Beyond Eth and Granvik, the majority of the other characters are secondary to Eth and lack substantial depth. There are a few good set pieces in here that really ramp up the tension, so it would have been nice to see a little more development from those who were working with Eth. The story begins with a flashback scene where Eth and her daughter Vanja are stuck in traffic in a car. As enemies close in, civilians are attacked, and the couple is made to exit the vehicle. Several years later, Eth, who is now a soldier, is getting off a train. She is left stranded at the base after a lieutenant drives her there through a sketchy neighborhood. When refugees attack Eth, she fights her way free. She is taken to a briefing with Colonel Raad after arriving at the base, where she also meets the other soldiers recruited for the special mission, Captain Forsberg, Karimi, Malik, and Granvik. The colonel explains that in order to deliver some canisters to a research facility called DO, which he claims could result in the team winning the war, they must skate across the ice-covered Stockholm archipelago. The next morning, Karimi is using the radio when Eth hears the thrum of rotors. As the team flees, the helicopter fires a missile into the home, raising questions about Karimi's loyalty. He claims that as Karimi was traveling to the F-28 base and it was bombed, he was on the phone with his girlfriend, a radio operator there. Later, the group decides to take the land route after finding it challenging to skate across the thin ice. They discover an elderly couple hiding inside a house after they resisted being evacuated. Eth notices a machine pistol mounted under the table as they are eating and begs the man inaudibly not to attack. Nevertheless, he fires, and when the soldiers retaliate, Karimi and the couple are killed. Despite being hurt, Malik downplays how bad his wound is. A voice from the F-28 base radios in, claiming to be Karimi's girlfriend, and requests to speak with him as they get ready to leave. They give evasive responses that ultimately cut off the conversation. Granvik opens the packages and finds vials of liquid with a biohazard warning, implying they could be some sort of biological weapon. They are resting on a ship they find frozen in the ice. The team experiences a moral crisis as a result of this. Malik asserts that the virus would not end the war but rather bring about the extinction of all life as he slowly deteriorates from his wounds. Eth leaves alone to carry out the mission with the vials after spotting lights on the ice that might be associated with hostile forces. She attempts to skate across some ice that is dangerously thin but it cracks, leaving her stranded. Prior to the three of them attempting to cross, Granvik and Nyland use a rope to rescue her. Before the group discovers the machine gunner's dead teammates, Granvik kills a lone machine gunner in a pillbox on a rocky hill overlooking the ice. When the enemy forced him and a childhood friend to dig a mass grave, he fell in as his friend was being shot, and the enemy soldiers did not realize he was still alive. The following morning, Eth discovers Nyland has vanished with the capsules after being startled by memories of her daughter. A squad of enemy soldiers attacks her and Granvik. They are all killed by the two, but Eth is wounded and Granvik dies. Eth keeps moving forward on the ice and eventually catches up to Nyland, who says he is now giving up the mission and is instead planning to destruct the capsules. They start shooting at each other when he won't stop. He is hurt when Eth fires a sniper rifle at him. In response to her request to see her daughter, she is informed that this was a ploy to strengthen her resolve to deliver the packages to the base. When Eth finds out, she attacks the commander but is stopped by Nyland, who is holding her while she sobs. Eth makes the decision to destroy the capsules and persuades Nyland to try to get rid of them one last time. They move in the direction of the lab where the virus is kept. Nord locates Eth after she insisted Nyland find seats on the evacuating helicopters and learns that she had attached the vials to an unpinned grenade. Eth tells her that's all she ever does, despite Norda's best efforts to persuade her otherwise, and she takes her own life by stepping off the cliff and detonating the grenade. The dead Eth meets her dead daughter underwater after falling into the ocean, and they embrace. If you like these sorts of videos, do like and subscribe for more. See you again in the next one.